Jebel Ali have the more capacity to handle all these big ships.
Yes. How are other countries responding to this whole shipping issue? Somebody is paying this cost, right?
Of course, $3,000. So once that is definitely going to affect your landing cost on every product.
It's either the customers or someone, and ultimately I think it is individual people like us who are consuming. Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of the CEO Chronicles. I am Diksha and I have an individual for whom the last 3-4 months have been very challenging. I wanted to sit with him and understand how are shipping companies coping up with the extreme pressure that the current situation has levied on them. We have with us Mr. Arun Matthews from Three Lions Shipping. He's a partner in the firm and he is here to spill the beans on how are shipping companies surviving, are they thriving, are they struggling? Let's get to know. Good morning, Arun. How are you?
Thank you, Diksha, for calling me.
Thank you so much for joining us. So,
Thank you.
Arun, before we get into the situation, tell me, who is Arun? How long have you been in the shipping industry? And when did you decide to start this firm?
Okay, I started my shipping life in 1997 in Bombay. I was in Bombay for almost 5 years. Then I moved to Dubai. I was with a company called Freight Systems for almost 10 years. Where they moved me around a little bit. I moved from Dubai to Singapore, Singapore to Qatar. In Qatar, we opened a new office. Then I left that company and moved to Saudi Arabia. There again, I started a company from scratch. We started an office in Dammam, then in Riyadh and Jeddah, and in Bahrain. Then after that, I came back to Dubai in 2014. Then I've been in this market for the last almost 12 years now. And after COVID in 2021, I partnered with Three Lions Shipping and started a branch office in Jebel Ali.
Very nice, very nice. Now, the last few months have been challenging.
Yes.
Right. I want to understand, what did you guys go through, because Strait of Hormuz is closed. So let's talk about what was the economic and the financial impact on the shipping industry from a person who has been through it.
The biggest challenge was on the cost and no visibility of shipments, because when this whole event happened, shipping lines went and dropped the containers in various ports wherever they were nearby, like in India or in Colombo or somewhere, wherever they were at that particular point of time. And then we had a very lack of visibility when the shipment is going to come to UAE. Then the route of Corfachan and Fujairah started, but still we have containers got stuck in various ports, which is still coming in, and still we don't have a visibility of it. And on top of it, the cost factor. Only we will know about the cost when it lands in UAE. So there is always a hidden cost which is going to come in, which neither as a forwarder, we are also not aware, as a customer, the customer also is not knowing what is going to be the cost of it. So only once it lands, we will know what is going to be this additional cost.
So, I mean, how were you guys managing? Was it completely zero for you? And I think a good thing was that UAE started the Corfachan and the route, at least, there was some relief.
Correct.
But I think that also happened sometime after the Strait of Hormuz closure, correct? Or was it active ever since?
No, the major, that Jebel Ali is a major hub.
Sure.
And Jebel Ali have the more capacity to handle all these big ships.
Yes.
So once the war is over, everything will be back to normal in Jebel Ali.
Yes, 100%. 100%. How are other countries responding to this whole shipping issue?
See, in GCC, what we are currently doing is we are using Jeddah, Sohar and Corfachan as a hub, and we are clearing the shipments over there and transporting to various GCC countries. So green channels are opened with Oman, and certain free flow of cargo is happening from Jeddah also. So things are moving around.
Moving somewhere. Which is good.
But okay, there is a cost attached to it,
Sure.
which is at least 3 to 4 times than what they used to spend before.
But I think, see, somebody is paying this cost, right?
course.
It's either the customers or someone, and ultimately, I think it is individual people like us who are consuming.
Of course.
The costs have overall increased.
Of course.
But do you think that things will go back to normal and reduce prices once the war is over, or do you think that the same price parity will be maintained after
definitely it will
Come down.
come
Yeah.
down, because the war risk itself is a big amount.
that? Yes.
Just for example, like before the war started, the price from China to Dubai was around $2,000.
Yes.
Now that is around 8,000 or
My goodness.
7,500.
Yes.
So war risk alone is around $3,000. So once that is definitely going to affect your landing cost on every product.
But do you think now that the shipping and marine insurance companies would actually charge a higher premium for shipments?
Of course, the insurance companies are charging a war premium to all the shipping lines. Definitely, they are, as a surcharge, they are putting
Yes.
that to the customers.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. But do you think this war premium or surcharge will be removed from the packages now, or would this be like a permanent thing for insurance
Once the
companies?
war over, after a certain period of time, definitely
They'll waive it off.
Yeah, once everything is back to normal,
Yeah.
that won't be there.
Another issue in your industry that I've heard many people complain about is the liquidity issue and the cash crunch.
Correct.
Because especially in situations like these, where you have, some cash flow, obviously you take some payments in advance, and I think the balance you take after some time. What is this challenge truly, if you can explain, and how are you navigating through this as Streetline Shipping?
Okay, freight forwarding industry is mainly works on credit. Every
Yes.
customer take credit, and the minimum in UAE is now 60 to 90 days, and nobody pays in 60 days or 90 days. That 90 days will become
120 days.
120 become 180. This is very normal.
Okay.
So once this war started, the prices has gone up.
Yeah.
So our fund flow has affected very badly.
Yes.
So what we are currently doing is we are not taking business which needs a huge investment, or we will ask advance money from the customers, or I do business only where there is a cash payment coming in. So
Right.
luckily for me personally, I asked Streetline Shipping, we had few customers who are on a cash payment, so that is driving me forward.
Right. So I think desperate times, desperate measures, you have to really look at your payment
Of course.
processes in situations where, especially when credit terms are not respected
Correct.
by the other parties, one obviously has to make changes.
Couple of things I realized is I had the freedom, because most of these customers are with me for the last 10 to 15 years. So I had the freedom to go and ask them when I have a fund flow problem, please pay the bills. And most of them respected that and paid.
Now let's come to the main industry that drives you, which is cosmetics and skincare.
Okay, it's not only cosmetics and skincare I handle all the
Shipments.
commodities.
Yes.
But it happened to be I had more of
Experience.
more of cosmetics and
Skincare brands
products
coming up, yeah.
came to me for various movements
Correct.
and their requirements, and my team is well equipped to handle it.
Yes. Just for the people who are into skincare and cosmetics, why should they specifically deal with you? What are your USPs compared to the others in the market?
Okay, our team is well trained to handle these cosmetics or high value products. When it comes to the warehouse, they know what exactly to be done. We do the full checking of the cargo. We open every carton. We check the quantity is correct, because you have various one particular item with different, the sizes. So we check each and everything, whether the quantities are correct, and it's all handled with, the white glove job. So we make sure that everything is handled with care.
Nice. You also mentioned that you help with shipping dangerous goods also.
Correct.
What are those dangerous goods that you take care of?
See, anything classified as dangerous goods, in that there is around 8 to 9 categories in it. So anything, say for example, perfumes having alcohol in it, it is considered as dangerous goods. Even there are cosmetics which is coming in, which is having ammonia in it. In beauty products, you have, the items which is having ammonia in it, that is again considered as dangerous goods. So we have a team who is taking care of it. That needs special type of packing for that.
Excellent. What happens if a shipment goes wrong? What happens if there's pilferage? What happens if there's any damage or something? You're transporting, imagine, something from Dubai to China or China to Dubai. Okay, and something goes wrong on the way. What happens then?
Okay, we insist all the customers to take insurance, which is, especially when it comes to high value products, we tell everyone, make sure there is an insurance taken separately for every shipment, because as a forwarder, we only have limited liabilities. So
Correct.
if there is a pilferage or damage happens,
It's taken care of.
It is bound to happen.
Yeah.
Sometimes it happens.
Yeah.
So if you have an insurance, then you don't have to worry about it.
But do you have I'm sure there would be some products that would require some temperature controlled transportation, etc.
Of
You
course.
know, so do you even facilitate that?
We do that. We do that, especially even in cosmetics also.
Yes.
Like, especially, the temperature now in UAE, summer has started. You cannot move, say for example, lipstick. You cannot move lipstick on a normal container. It definitely need temperature controlled transport. Also food items, like you have frozen food,
Yes.
you have ice creams, you have meat. All these goes in temperature controlled shipping.
Very nice. You're into multi-mode transportations.
Of course.
You do land, sea, freight. Okay, and then you do air as well. How do you decide which mode is suitable for which industry and which client?
Okay.
Or does it purely depend on the client needs?
It depends on client's need.
Yeah.
It depends on their deadlines.
Yeah.
And depends on their budget. Okay, if they have a budget to do air freight, yes. And if it is time sensitive, definitely we need to consider air freights, because sea freight always have certain uncertainties in between. If there is a bad weather condition somewhere, the ships, the transit goes up, it goes to a transshipment hub, there can be delay happening over there. So it all depends on the budget of the customer. Purely.
Right.
Also, we can give the combinations.
Yeah.
So we do shipments from, say for example, China coming to UAE by air, and from here it goes to GCC by road. And even we have solutions like a container by sea coming from China or from Europe to UAE, and then it goes to GCC by road.
There are different permutations and combinations you can offer, obviously depending on what the client can afford and how urgently you need a certain
Yeah.
shipment.
Especially to certain GCC, there is no direct sailings. So then Dubai
only
is
have land.
Yeah, UAE is the hub.
Yeah.
So once it comes here, we can clear and we can take out the container in 2 days time. And third day it is on the road.
Now, before booking a shipment for any product, what are certain things a client should keep in mind before choosing the right freight forwarding company for them?
See, it's a trust. It's a trust and reliability. Now, majority of the customers who are with me for the last 10 to 15 years, even I have customer who I started dealing with them when I came in Dubai in 2001, still working with me in 2026. So it's all the matter of trust and giving them the right solution. See, every forwarder will face challenges. You move anything from A to B, always there are challenges.
Correct.
But you should approach somebody who give you right solution when there is a problem. And one biggest problem with most of the people in the market, when there is a problem, either they don't answer the phone call, they don't respond to the emails. No, if there is a problem, you should be standing in front of your customer.
I agree.
If a customer is calling you, answer to them. Give them the correct solution. Problems happen, shipment delay happens.
Yes.
But then you should give them a solution.
Correct.
That is what matters.
Very nice, very nice. Appropriately said. Now, let's talk about delays and visibility. A lot of times, especially during these times, shipments are delayed. Okay. How do you keep your clients informed about unprecedented delays? Do you sign something with them like a waiver in the beginning saying that, okay, things may get delayed and so on, so don't panic or whatever? How do you navigate delays and the inconveniences caused post that?
A lot of things are not in our control in shipping, because once the shipment is given to me, I'm using a third-party agent in a different country to move the cargo. Then they appoint a shipping line to move the shipment. then it got a transshipment hub. There again, it is under the control of another, third-party company who is taking care of the port stevedoring. Then a lot of other factors which is not in our control. So only thing what we do what we tell the customer is, if it is very urgent shipment, do an air freight only on a direct flight, or choose a shipping line which got a direct service where you pay little extra.
Now we have the Red Sea factor. With the Red Sea opening, everyone's watching this very carefully. How crucial is this Red Sea opening to your shipping industry?
The transit time from Europe to UAE, because if the Red Sea is open, we have a transit of around 30 days or 25 to 30 days. If not, the transit is going to be around 45, 50 days. The same thing what is happening with the Strait of Hormuz.
Yeah.
If Hormuz is open from China to UAE is around 20 to 25 days or 17 to 25 days, where now it is taking like via Corfacon or via Fujairah, it is taking almost like 1 month or more than that.
Right. So it's just that time would reduce, convenience would improve, and obviously more shipments can be done there.
Correct.
I want to ask you, do you think for anyone watching this podcast, would you recommend them starting a shipping company?
No, it's a challenging industry. Every day you come across new problems. If you are ready to take tension, work 24/7. Yes, there is no holidays for you.
Sure.
Even if you go for holidays, the phone keeps ringing. You need to answer that. You cannot say I'm in a holiday, so I cannot handle your shipment. So definitely, someone in logistics industry need to be there 24/7. So people who are ready to take that challenge, yes.
Very nice. Well, that is well said. Now you're obviously, I see, Arun, that in all my interactions you're very hopeful that things will improve and so on, and we're also actually very close to the ceasefire also. By the time I think the podcast goes out, I'm hoping the ceasefire will take place and we'd be running back to normal. That's going back to the normal.
Everyone in logistics industry is looking forward
hopeful,
for that.
Yeah, is actually
let the Hormuz open and everything is back to normal.
Yes. So, considering all of that goes well, I want to know, what are you looking forward to doing in the next 3 to 5 years? Where do we see three-line shipping going from here?
One main thing what we are planning to do is we are integrating not only freight forwarding, because customers are looking for not only just a freight forwarding solution. They want last mile deliveries, they want value added services, which we are already giving, but we want to integrate that with AI and the softwares to be integrated for that, so that we are investing on it now. So next 3 years, that is our plan.
Amazing. And while we understand that AI is obviously coming up, how do you think it's going to be impacting your industry? Because how much of the work can AI do?
I don't think it is going to affect too much in our industry. Very small portion can be handled by AI. Just for example, there used to be a time where we have to scan each and every paper. We know all the attachment we have to print, then we scan it to our system. But now you don't have to do that. Once the AI is there, you when an email coming in, you just click a button, automatically everything is getting saved to the system.
True.
So that is not going to affect. It gives more efficiency. The customers, the time what we used to take, say for example, we used to take 10 minutes to do a job. Now it will be taking only 5 minutes.
Correct.
The time matters.
The time matters, yes. But I also think customer communication, document acquisition, processing, doing all the admin work can still be done by the AI, correct?
Little bit.
Yeah. But you still think you'll need a lot of manual interventions?
Definitely. Our industry needs a lot of manual intervention, and customers also prefer to do that. They always want, when they call, they want somebody to pick up the phone. They don't want an AI to answer to them.
Yeah, correct. What is the future of shipping and logistics, especially three-line shipping, and how does it fit well into the future of logistics altogether?
We believe that future belongs to logistics companies who integrate innovation with reliability. Our objective is to position three-line shipping in the forefront of this evolution.
Correct. Makes a lot of sense. Well, thank you so much, Arun. We had a very fruitful conversation about, shipping and so on. I'm hopeful things will improve, and I'm quite certain you, with your experience, you will scale this business to greater heights. And I wish you all the best for everyone watching this podcast. If you have a product that needs to be moved from any part of the world to any part of the world, contact Arun from Three Line Shipping. He is great. And in addition to that, if you'd like to reach out to him, please go to his website. Description contains the details of his website and his social media handles as well. And we look forward to seeing you next time with another guest. Thank you so much, Arun.
Thank you, Diksha.
Thank you.